Yep, this will do.
There. I've infused this material with the entirety of our viable Elder DNA. We won't get another chance at this.
Final connection is set. Power levels adequate. One more look at the buffer.
Watch you go over this thing 50 times. Take a breath.
We're ready.
Synthesis nearing completion. Now, Lily!
Initiating network connection.
Give him hell.
Gate is primed and ready, sir.
Patch me through. All right, people. The world got its wake-up call. And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie. And their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands now. While the aliens struggle to contain our world, we're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy. But you're used to that. You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCOM. And you're gonna end this. Humanity is counting on us, people. Good luck, Commander.
It was all worth it to see a bunch of you colorful clowns salute at each other. 40 hours just for that. Man. It's been a ride.
Head protection, what is that?
Only one actual helmet in the entire squad. No, there's mine. The Avatar's got a face mask.
But you gotta have the Super Saiyan hair to go along with it.
Knowing if they detect our presence yet.
Such loss, such needless waste. You force our hand, yet still we offer peace. Rejoin us, and your world will be spared.
So, I have joined the party. It's me, piloting an elder-human hybrid through the psionic network. It's me. I am now a soldier. Make sure I don't die.
Easier said than done.
No kidding.
Seems doable.
We've got a huge alien fortress to get through. Starting with whatever's in this building right here.
Yeah, there's 30 enemies total, and if I remember correctly, they could just keep stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's just what's in the thing right now. Also, we got Logan and Lycanus' bond in play. I think that's the only one. And it's only a level 1 or 2 bond. It's a level 2 bond. Alright.
I'm sure you'll melt them.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Again, like I said earlier in a previous section, the bonds didn't play out in a way where they got used very often.
On my way.
Because people died and, you know, people ended up getting separated into different blocks of squads, and so bond mates haven't often actually worked to get together to keep on building them. Which is a shame,
Not a problem, boss.
but it was always kind of an icing on the cake thing anyway.
Moving to Overwatch. Overwatch.
So I think the idea for next time is to
Moving to Overwatch.
sort of wait and see who ends up working together more often,
Come get some.
and not just immediately grab whatever bond becomes available first.
Only the best.
Well, Andromedon died already, which is a shame because I could use that.
Sure, there'll be another one.
I'm sure, yeah. Though there might be something to be said for a codex.
Slippery
Oh,
little.
nice.
Good riddance.
That's right, you've got the good Overwatch, don't you? The covering fire one that activates on actions and not just movement. I didn't realize the codex teleport triggered covering fire. That's really good.
Counts as an action.
Such blind hatred for us. We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps we would find more reassurance in our words if
What is with all the...
What's with all the what?
what's with all the ducks?
The ducks?
Oh, we got a pair of Switches recently, and one of the games that we got was the Mario plus Rabbids thing.
Oh man, I really want to play that so badly.
It's totally worth it. It's like Mario. It's like if Mario and XCOM, you know, did a fusion dance or something.
And the rabbits are also there.
Yeah, and the rabbits happen to be there. They're the ones that kick off the nastiness with their time traveling washing,
Yeah.
which is apparently a thing.
Heading there now.
I believe you.
And it's like a background. Actually, I might just pick up the spare Switch and start playing that while you're doing this.
I just
Oh, I can
last
handle that.
Christmas, you know, managed to save up for a family Wii U, and then they released the Switch.
Well, I mean, I was hesitant on the Switch. Like, I was one of the ones that was not really enamored with it.
Sure thing.
And then just out of nowhere, it's like, hey, we got a pair of Switches. I was like, okay. And I wasn't too impressed to begin with, but it's like, it's actually really grown on me.
Fair enough.
Fantastic shot, Commander Spud.
I mean, it was softened up for me. Now, that first pod is never too bad. It's the second one that can get a little interesting. Because it usually contains something big and ugly.
Whatever you say.
Like a sectopod.
Like a sectopod.
I mean, I'm not trying to jinx you or anything, but that's usually what it is.
Yeah, it is. Like, I was basically just not too subtly, you know, foreshadowing it's probably going to be a sectopod, and you just sort of cut me out of that.
Come get some.
But
I've had many an unfortunate XCOM soldier shot in the face by those things.
I mean,
Running.
I've had one. Rip Sonny.
10-4.
Yeah.
I died to a crit from a sectopod that by all rights shouldn't have had that many actions.
This unit scanners are active.
Moving to Overwatch.
Well, I think whenever it gets in its kill mode, it gets like an extra action. So, some
Like,
such.
but I had tactical analysis and a frost bomb.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to the party. Well, Sectopod's dead.
For Sonny.
I can't believe I am the only person who missed. I'm literally...
Will the death of this one change anything?
Everyone else hit their targets on Overwatch, destroying a sectopod immediately. I take aim at the mech and just whiff it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
There was something in your eye.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, an exploding.
I'm not exploding container. I mean, exploding container explodes for. Wait, I can't even shoot that one. All right.
Gotta love the power creep in this game, by the way.
Now, power creep is amazing in this game. I love it, actually.
Because I remember the first time I ran across a mech for the first time, and I may have panicked.
Wow, the sniper can't see the mech over there? Like, really?
Well, it's squad site?
They're just, yeah.
Bizarre.
Well, there goes the Overwatch and some of its armor, at the very least.
Yeah, and now you can move.
I'll have Dread get rid of the Muton that's panicking because of the rage suit. God,
It's like, oh no.
I really underestimated Talon rounds.
Whatever you say.
The damage bonus from a critical is actually ridiculous.
He panicked because he saw Dread. It's like, oh shit.
No, it was actually Logan, who was wearing basically the skin of a berserker.
Oh, I know that's the reason why he panicked, but I like in my mind. Oh, it's him.
Absolutely.
It's the damn clown again. Run.
It's the what was it? The Spider-Man of XCOM.
Something like that.
Absolutely unstoppable, and he just won't shut up.
Huh, they've changed the layout. There used to be a much wider gulf between these two buildings.
They probably added more.
On the move.
Yeah, I mean, that pod layout was a little unusual in that there were two of them stacked on top of each other.
Well, that's not unusual for my shenanigans. I can't tell you how many times I've bumbled into 2 or more pods at once.
I mean, yeah, I've certainly done that plenty in just this campaign, but I mean, hell, in the Assassin Stronghold, I stumbled onto 3 at once. And only survived because my Reaper got a lucky remote start to blow them all up for 12 damage. Otherwise, that probably would have been the end of things. Because it was like an Andromedon, for like my first Andromedon, it was several mechs, it was just not friendly.
Seems doable.
I think the closest thing to friendly in this game are the Lost.
Honestly. Especially when you bring in ultrasonic lure. Is that really just 4 sectoids? It is just 4 sectoids. I'm a little amazed, actually.
Wait, they'll still exist?
Yeah, exactly.
Ready to engage.
I was under the impression that by now XCOM has wiped out most of them.
Yeah.
You know that was good. I can handle that.
Well,
Speaking of wiping them out,
I'm going.
this really is bizarre.
Fear the
yeah,
void.
Spud's waiting for the other shoe to drop.
But I mean, you're right. 4 sectoids aren't anything by this point. Everybody generally has too much will. Like, if it were 4 priests, dear God.
Did you see that one?
That's actually happened, and that is actually terrifying.
Four dread priests. You're right. That is terrifying.
I mean the Advent priests enemy class.
I know. Yay, hollow targeting.
Open spaces, the fresh air.
I love hollow targeting. I put it on everyone I can.
They're as weak as
This
ever.
disruptor rifle will be especially effective, or literally any other weapon I possess, because they only have 8 HP.
8 HP, not real survivability. I mean, like early on, 8 HP is actually a problem because you can't one-shot them like you can with the regular troops.
Yeah.
I think maybe the reason they just brought them out is because they're kind of iconic for XCOM.
Maybe they're just like, send everything we got.
It's like you four, you're not doing anything. Get in there.
There, I hit that one. I got one.
Understood. Moving
It
out.
was a sectoid, but I got one.
I'm on it.
It only counts if you call it. Ah, bullcrap!
I'm okay with everyone just giving me crap this entire mission. Because that's makes for a really funny mental image.
Well, I mean, in fairness, you've been doing the heavy lifting, guys. Like, being a bad shot is like, it's like, okay, that's a drop in the bucket. I mean, considering that you're more competent than nearly every other escort mission, I think that this is a breath of fresh air for the crew.
Oh yeah, no, I am not a hard escort target by any stretch. Congratulations, Commander, you're a squatty now.
That's a good one.
It just slowly rank up, maybe reach corporal by the end of this.
Well, let's keep track of the kills throughout because
One.
One so far.
Just one. I mean, once I actually break out like the Cyrift and Nolance, I mean, I'll get some in there. But for now, it's since I'm saving them. I mean, they have cooldowns, but kind of long cooldowns.
Come get some.
Guard duty
On
it
overwatch.
is.
Maybe that's the justification for like the commander's been the commander's been sitting in that chair commanding for so long. It's like, crap, I can't hit anything with the gun.
Well, there we go.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, right,
this
that first mech. That's right. So that's 2. Is that?
That's a
Berserkers
pair
and
of-
faceless.
yeah, faceless aren't that big a problem. They have like an AOE swipe. Berserkers, on the other hand, those
Look, I'm regularly dealing 10 damage, so it's actually
What did you expect?
Berserkers aren't too bad.
That
I mean, still, like I got a problem with this.
A targeting error.
Oh, and they are also affected by the rage suit.
Wearing my sister, you bastard.
Ugh.
Because aren't all the berserkers like?
No, the alien ruler was a berserker queen, which means the rest are male, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I got it backwards. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, we have a few melee targets to rid ourselves of before
The foreseeable next turn.
Yeah. I'm just gonna blow them all up. Oh, wait. I can't quite center my target on empty air. And let me have these three. And that will blow up before, I think, at the beginning of the next turn.
Congratulations, Commander.
Wait,
You're a
I
corporal
have an
now.
Advent voice now? When did that happen?
Heading to that location.
Advent voice?
Yeah, I had a call out when I killed the Faceless. The Avatar, I mean.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I got it on mute, so I can't hear it.
I know, I'm just, you know,
Seems
expressing
doable.
my surprise.
Got it covered. On my way.
I mean, I guess that would make sense. I mean, it is pretty much an Advent body, isn't it?
Yeah, but why would I, piloting it,
That's right.
1, speak, 2, speak the Advent language?
I'm going.
I think
Well, I
that's
mean, I guess-
I think that's an oversight.
Locked and loaded.
I think what it is like, you know, the commander speaks normally in their own
Whatever you say.
thing, but when it comes out of the body, it comes out a little differently. I don't know.
I guess I could believe that a little bit.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle. So I can attack anything.
I mean,
that
after
passes
being
by.
plugged into the psionic network, they're basically part Elder at this point. Commander.
Commander, big brother.
Well, that's an awkward pose.
No problem, boss.
I'm trying to do the Michael Jackson lean. How am I doing?
Better than expected.
I can handle that.
I mean, it's still impressive, don't get me wrong.
Oh, there's a new tile beyond that.
A bunch of mutants.
Seems doable.
Already one of them's panicked.
Always nice. I don't want to dominate these guys. Insanity, though.
Ting.
There we go. Just a free mind control.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. If only it had been my actual body count. I'll need to reload.
Spark you. Oh yeah, I meant to ask, DLC thing. How's the rest of the DLC stack up? Because I don't know if you have all of it.
Moving out.
I have every single piece. And, the Anarchy cosmetics thing is kind of though it's what makes, Dread's ridiculous character possible.
Not a problem, boss. On Overwatch. Absolutely.
Alien Hunters, I like the weapons, and the rulers are kind of controversial. I think I appreciate what they add to the campaign, but not everybody does, and they're kind of a pain the first campaign you deal with them.
Controversial.
A lot of people don't like the Alien Rulers DLC, the Alien Hunters. Shen's Last Gift, though, is pretty good. It's got a interesting, tough mission early on in the campaign, and the sparks are pretty helpful.
Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered. Scanning.
Because I remember at least one of the DLCs not being particularly well liked.
That would probably be Alien Hunters.
Because I still only had the vanilla game, and I was watching you play it. I was like, maybe I should get the DLC, and that's when I started having tech issues. Which really pisses me off because I literally just replaced my processor and my GPU.
Ugh.
I don't want to pay for a hard drive right now.
Oh wow, 4 Vipers.
Speaking of things you probably haven't seen a whole lot of,
No kidding.
it's they really are throwing the kitchen sink at you.
Grappling.
Pretty much. Let's see if we can scare a few with the Serpent Suit. Yep. That's fun. Alright, time to rain down death and destruction.
How about a challenge? Well, how about that?
Is that an actual ability or?
Well, no, Serial is the actual ability, and it's
Back online.
insane, especially with the Hunter's sniper rifle.
You know that was good.
Serial gives you a free action if you land a kill shot, which for a particularly, let's say, upgraded sharpshooter is trivial. Unless they dodge graze it. Alright.
I'm going. Got it covered.
Well, still, you took out almost the entire pod with just a scary clown.
Yep. That's why I figured that would be fun.
We're green to go. Not a problem.
Which is kind of why I wanted to make sure I end this campaign strong, because I already know how to break these classes, you know, over my knee,
This unit is
and
relatively
you know, make the most of their powers, especially with the training center allowing you to, you know, double up and get the other tree of abilities if you know, want to spend it on them. My god, a specialist with both, you know, combat protocol and healing protocol, with both restoration and capacitor discharge. I just...
Got it.
I don't say this often, but I cannot even.
Whatever you say. Scanning. Come get some.
Oh, Muton's no longer mind-controlled.
That's fun while it lasted.
Well, Muton's no longer alive.
Not too shabby.
Gee, are you out there?
Locked and loaded.
It feels good to move around.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Yo, what's it take to get a sight line?
Hostile neutralized.
There we go.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Yeah, this area is new. This whole, like, sort of greenhouse, fake human domicile is,
Go to cover.
sort of, is the same as it once was, but the tile after it is completely new.
Yeah, I remember the little
Oh,
garden.
no, wait, no, this might be a bit...
Sure thing.
That little space between the second and third buildings, I think this was the tile that once occupied that space. Although a little bit shifted around.
It's a minor thing, but
Absolutely.
I mean, I think it's better, honestly. I think it works better this way.
On Overwatch. Whatever you say. I'm on it.
Sensors at maximum sensitivity.
Guys, wait up! Is that where the Chosen meet? I don't think so.
guys, wait for me. I want to hit them with my no lands.
2 gatekeepers.
Your poor habits must be wearing off
2
on me.
codex too.
Yep. Now. Where is my Psi operative?
I want to blow some shit up.
Actually, I want to take a gamble.
Oh?
I'm with you.
69, come on. Make it nice. It's gone. Alright, well,
Come on.
would have been great if, but alas.
Physical exertion outpoint.
Oh, cause yeah, that's definitely something worth mind controlling.
Yeah, if you can manage it. Let's go ahead and overdrive this. Because this is actually threatening.
I'm going to need a bigger gun. My weapon is nearly depleted. This weapon is empty.
Yeah, probably just do the rift. Make both? No? Okay. You're right, I do have the rifle.
Ready to rock.
But I've also got plenty of other options besides the rifle that does a bit extra damage to psionics.
Oh, where that came from?
Write that on.
Like, I can't stress enough how not terribly significant the Warlock's rifle is. It's actually just a good rifle, but that extra ability of having more damage against psionically, able enemies is actually kind of a non-issue.
Heading out.
It's nice to have them.
I mean, yeah.
Because I think part of the problem is that the psionic don't really start showing up in enough force of to actually be helpful up until much later.
That's true.
Because I think the first significant site. Well, I mean, there's the sectoids, but I wouldn't call that significant.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the Chosen's weapon, which, you know, the Warlock, assuming it's third, you're already up against plenty of psionic enemies.
I guess it depends on the timing.
Yeah. Ooh, Talon round strike again. Ooh, are we loading? This is new.
I would not be surprised if they significantly changed the last section of this.
Yeah.
Astounding. This entire facility submerged beneath our oceans.
I think it's just loading in the cutscene.
I mean, I believe that there was a cutscene. Yeah. This was definitely.
We seek to defy that which would consume us all. Your efforts deny the sacrifice. You leave us.
I guess they decided to put in a load between that section and this one.
Reload sequence.
As soon as the encounter was completed.
Yeah, I remember that happened
Locked and loaded.
vaguely.
No, well, that cutscene happens, but the mission load and cutting and slamming the door behind you, no, that's new.
I mean, I don't think it really makes that much difference.
It doesn't, because you're basically stuck in this room until this is the final room of the game. But, I mean, it's actually probably a smart choice. I just wasn't expecting the load.
Well, I mean, it's not like you'd backtrack to the area.
Moving to designated position.
Yeah, you're not. It's not like anything to go back to once you've gotten this far. Although I wonder if that means like in some of the strongholds before, a domination would be kind of wasted.
Whatever you say. Affirmative. Covering now.
Well,
I'm going.
let's go ahead and split up the gang.
Physical exertion outpoint.
Although I could. Ah. You went a little too far. I probably should have waited for everyone's cooldowns to finish or something like
I
that.
find the possibilities proposed by the creature intriguing, I believe we have passed the point of rational discourse. We didn't come here to talk.
Yeah. Take it down.
Your persistence is admirable, but tired. It is time to accept the path laid out before you, Commander.
Return to us. You were once our greatest asset against this world. It can be so once again.
Okay.
I need to take that comment in this all over every place I know that comments on writing.
Sorry, what?
Oh no, I was thumbing through some stuff and I happened to glance at a very helpful a helpful quote. It says if your writing needs supplementary material to make initial sense, it's not a good story.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I guess it makes sense for the avatars to be hard to hit.
Yeah. And they're very dangerous if they can get a shot off, which is why I'm trying to make sure they don't. I think I might actually use an Icarus jump here so I can get ahead of this stage, but preferably behind some high cover. Do I go for the rift to get both of them, or the null lance to just kill him?
Yeah, I would not be surprised if the speaker wasn't killed outright by that.
It seems like he escaped because he's taunting us in this mission. Hello, buddy. Wait, you got your run and gun action? That make no sense.
Teamwork.
Yeah, how about we just give you teamwork action and finish off the Avatar with combat protocol. Just get zapped by a robot.
You don't just die, you get an indignant death.
Undignified. I'm gonna take control of that Archon for a while.
Smash some faces.
He's not going to be that useful in the grand scheme of things, but he's going to be one less problem to deal with for a while. Which is really more the point.
Well, I think it's also easier to mind control it than it actually is to hit him in some situations.
Exactly. And it definitely wasn't that one. And you can't really get a shot off from there, so...
Surely there's a more difficult task available?
Alright, now for the waves of spawning enemies while we wait for the next avatar. Oh good, he's using my favorite ability that they all have.
Oh yay, chrysalids. Chrysalids and blazing pylons.
Pinions.
Pinions?
Like of a wing. Pinions.
Oh. I kept reading that as pylon.
No, they are not constructing blazing additional pylons.
No, but that would be awesome.
Kinda would, actually.
Probably really impractical, but awesome.
I mean, have you seen this game?
Seems doable.
Well, I meant in the context of StarCraft 2, not this game. Blazing pylons would fit right in.
How about you go harass those sectoids?
Or kill them outright if you can.
I mean, they're gonna move. It's mostly gonna be a distraction than anything else, but hey, it'll be a fairly effective one.
Rolling. Taken care of. Well, how about that? Sure thing.
Let's see.
I'll take the high road.
And now my sniper gets into his usual position, which is on this pillar so he can see everything. And kill everything.
Back online. Got it covered. Whatever you say. Overwatch.
like we're just kind of bunched up in here for now.
I'll monitor that area.
Oh, except I'm over here. Staring down a bunch of chrysalids. I'll save that null lance. That seems like a bad idea to use it now. Oh, that's a few bad guys.
Forces on the ground.
That's... oh, great. The specters are here. That actually might be more dangerous than the Avatar, in my opinion.
What is?
Specters, the guys that shadow bind your soldiers and make a copy of them that's an enemy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did notice them initially.
Alright.
You know that was good.
And they're out of sight too, which means I'm gonna have to go and find them if I want to beat them this turn. Ooh, yes, please, by all means, get into the Blazing Pinions areas. Like, almost exactly, if you can manage. Works for me. Wow, I've never had this work so well.
What was it that they just reanimated?
It looks like it was the Avatar. Whoops. That might be a little,
Awkward.
That's right, yeah. Sectoids can just reanimate the avatars as Psy zombies. Even though that probably seems a little sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious and somewhat of a waste, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see, we got those two chrysalids, but we honestly have bigger problems.
Especially when it just keels over like that after you kill the sectoid.
Comply for now.
I need eyes on them. Did I have anyone bring a combat scanner? I'm pretty sure I did not, because why would you bring a combat scanner to this mission? However, I did bring a guy with jump jets.
Yay.
There we go. Now, problem is, how do I hit a maximum of those guys? For the maximum amount of damage. Yeah, might as well. There we go. Hi. Have we met before? Oh, and now you're back. Let's just get you thinking over to the gang. Yeah, that'll do.
I'm going.
But if not, this one's yours. Just get right in his face. Now, trick here is gonna be dealing with the specters doing their thing. If they can reach one of them, which is probably actually gonna be Myken, the psyop, which is a problem. Though, Gotta get rid of that muton, I think.
Not too shabby.
Placeable. Although I do have a free action here. Can I stasis one of the specters to save some time? Yeah. That might actually be a good use of time. Alright. Stasis is a power I never ever use, just for the record.
Your flesh is weak. Seems doable. Come get some.
Wait a minute, specters can go into concealment? Wait a freaking second.
I mean, that makes sense. Yes.
I would have liked to know.
I mean, it's not good, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Moving up.
Those chrysalids are a slight issue. As is our missing specter. Not a fan of any of this, is what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna have to wait for that specter to come to me. And let's just... I think this is as good a use of plasma. Nah, it's not. Let's actually see if I can actually kill these things.
No problem, boss.
6 to 9.
Well, how about that?
Now let's get cereal. Let's get super cereal.
Did you see that one? Reloaded.
Jeez, how many free reloads do I have left?
Impressed yet?
Well,
Target's still up.
sure, 80%. Oh, hey, yeah, by all means, take another one. And... I don't know about that one.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
Yeah, just got a good look at that weapon. What is that?
Which weapon?
The one I believe Mike is using.
Oh yeah, that's the bolt caster, plasma bolt caster. It's a single shot crossbow, but I've upgraded it so it shoots a plasma crossbow, or bolt, and it's a huge, like, heavy bolt.
Them on their butt.
Overwatch.
Now,
Not a problem, boss.
where the hell is that last specter?
Got it covered. Not a problem. On Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now.
Is that the last one?
here.
Yes, it is. And there's another couple specters in there. Sounds about right. But,
Well, they wouldn't want to make this too easy, would they?
yeah. I
They
forget
do have
what
some.
I forget what the original like accompaniment was. It was mutons and something else. Might have been mechs. I don't know. Yeah, specters make way too much sense. Oh, found our guy.
What actually are the specters like? Are they just like super advanced Advent or what?
They are
Not too shabby.
codexes made of nanobots. And their main gimmick is capturing one of your soldiers and making a copy of them. I can't believe I managed to kill one in Overwatch. That's neat.
I think the Boltcaster had a lot to do with that.
Yeah. Sure did. Alright. So let's get that reload.
Oh, what's that green bar under health?
That's Will. That's how tired everyone's getting. And it's been a long mission, so everyone's super tired. Ooh, let's get another Blazing Pinions out.
On the plus side though, this is literally the last, so
Yep.
don't really have to worry about that exactly.
Except I think the autopsy said they aren't nanobots. I forget what the autopsy said. I think the autopsy actually didn't really come to a strong conclusion. So
Our
That's-
conclusion was not very conclusive.
yeah. Alright, let's bomb the ever-loving hell out of these guys.
Right behind you.
If we can kill that avatar, it's over. Doesn't matter who else is left. That is game over.
Let's do this.
Muton was killed.
Nah, I'm not taking a 72 on that. But is there someone closer who can take that shot? I might as well show off a capacitor discharge. Got zapped by a robot again, but with a bigger zap. Ooh. If I'm lucky, nope, it's not it. Down to one. And that's it. Dread Priest, take us home.
I guess it's very fitting for someone who caused so much problem to the Avatar project to finish off the last one.
Everything's
Yep.
going haywire. That gate's not gonna hold much longer.
You heard her.
Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here.
Nice work.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander, whatever it is you're doing, it's working.
Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home.
Commander, you okay? We just lost contact.
What the hell is happening here, Doctor?
It's the Elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the Commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection!
we do that, we risk a complete overload.
We will decline what was given. We will be whole once more. No! Your victory here means the end for all others. It will follow you as it followed us. You are not ready. We must not fail.
Vitals stabilizing. Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And one transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
Also, they keep hinting at this unknown threat both in last XCOM and this. When are we actually going to see it?
Advent is in full retreat across all areas.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here, as people continue to desert the Advent-controlled city centers.
Full curfew remains in effect as the administration deals with the ongoing crisis.
To all of you in the occupied zones, hold your ground. Continue the fight. We promise you, help is on the way.
The end. Or is it?
Well, that was kind of my point.
Yeah, here's the teaser, I guess. I think after 2 games setting it up, they're gonna... whatever sequel to this is probably gonna involve whatever the aliens were fighting. But that's just speculation at this point. Oh, it's a new outro.
Big purple tentacle thing.
What next?
We finally come in from the cold.
Brothers and sisters, welcome home.
Nice. That is super cool.
With the psionic network down, the core is even stronger.
Gather everyone. Our time is short. We won but a battle. Now the real war begins.
And there we go. Veteran Iron Man. Let's see. Lost no missions, 17 flawless out of 54. 19 soldiers. I guess that's counting all the red shirts, I suppose. 90% successful shots, nice.
Yeah, it seems like you cut it close more than most people.
Maybe. A little faster to the first chosen kill.
Hmm.
A little less, fewer kills by faction heroes because I kept losing them. Global ability points earned? How is the world average 14,000?
I don't know.
50 soldiers who saw action. Wait. That still might be with the resistance soldiers and advent soldiers. Because I don't think I've fielded 50. I don't think I had 50 soldiers in the armory. I don't think that happened. On average for days to first colonel. Didn't spend a whole lot of time wounded. Thanks to the infirmary, probably. 16 colonels. Wow. Whoa.
That is a lot of porn.
A little bit under par for scientists and engineers. And I spent a lot of time getting to weapons. Actually, I was way late on just about every tech. I took way too long. Because I just couldn't find enough scientists early on. Only 5 relays built. That's actually pretty low for me. Yeah, I'm gonna call BS on the ability point supplies and intel numbers for the world. I'm gonna guess there's a few cheaters in that pool.
Yeah.
Pool of averages.
No doubt.
I'm gonna guess someone hacked ability points to give their soldiers every single ability. Which, I mean, that sounds rad, but...
It sounds rad, but you're pretty sure it actually work that way.
Yeah. Gonna take a screenshot for later. Actually, what is and does OBS hotkeys. Alright, I'm just gonna take a bunch of Steam screenshots.
Got it. Killed that fly that's been pestering me since it came in earlier.
I didn't get a chance to take one last propaganda poster. What a shame.
Oh.
But I guess that makes sense.
Well, I mean, yeah, that whole ending sequence was basically about as big for propaganda as you could get.
Yeah, the propaganda was us, you know, revealing the truth of the Avatar project. That was propaganda.
Well, I mean, not propaganda, actual fact.
Actual, you know, expose, I guess. I don't know.
So that's the real twist ending. XCOM are like they're all failed journalist students.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna watch these entire credits because they're probably very long. But
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna savor the moment of finally completing the campaign. After streaming pretty solidly for a month.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's been quite a ride. I really liked this expansion. It was really good.
I mean, it really changes the nature of the game, for one.
Oh yeah. The Chosen are just a lot of fun. Just both in personality and in what they bring to the table. They're way better designed than the alien ruler bosses, for sure. The factions are really fun. Covert actions gives the other soldiers something to do. The tired mechanic makes sure that you don't have just... It really solves the A-team problem. making sure that you have to have at least 2 of everything so that people have time to rest. The way that it neatly, works into willpower is great.
I mean, to be fair, I never really had that problem, mostly because either I'd either have the problem of people kept dying or just staying in the infirmary for so long that I had to have multiple backups.
Well, but if you play the game enough, once you learn how to rush out the healing upgrade and get past, the filters that, once you get to the end game and you have your squad of super soldiers, that's basically it. But here, at least I still had a reason to keep switching people out.
Well, yeah, but like that's always been like first priority. Okay, get the damn
squad size and then infirmary.
Yeah. It's those are like the 2 opening, like getting your squad size up as quickly as possible, and then getting your healing as soon as possible.
And then, mag weapons as soon as possible. Although, I will say, I severely underestimated the value of the training center, and I built that like 9th. And it really actually does add a lot more strategic value to your soldiers.
That's something new, or are you talking about the?
That's new. I'm not talking about the Guerrilla Training Center. I'm talking about just the new facility that is just the training center.
Ah.
And it unlocks the ability to spend AP on extra abilities. It basically replaces the function of the Advanced Warfare Center that would give you a random ability on a random promotion, which was which was never reliable. Although it did eventually, sometimes give you a really fantastic soldier like a sniper with Shredder. But here you actually get a choice and you can do so much more with it.
Or what is it? The one I got was like a heavy, a grenadier with death from above.
Oh man!
And of course that was the one with Shredder and hollow targeting and all that stuff.
Yeah, heavies are so good. Rangers are so good. The sharpshooters have always been godlike. I guess, yeah, the thing I'm still kind of getting used to is how to use the resistance heroes properly. The Reaper, the Skirmisher, the Templar, and it's probably going to take another couple of campaigns using them regularly for me to really sort of get how they work.
Oh, that reminds me, I never actually did watch the Templar recruitment. What the hell's with like that purple pulsing that they have on them?
They are really into psionics. You don't get much more of an explanation. Their role, they don't get like a story mission or anything.
They just kind of show up.
You just sort of find them and they show up.
Huh.
But they are religiously into, the call of psionics potential or something. So they've literally injected it into their veins or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that specifically was what I was referring to.
I don't know what that is. I can't tell you.
Okay, fair enough. I was like, you played this. What the hell's up with that? And if you don't know, then
this was my first time through War of the Chosen. So
I'm aware.
And on Iron Man, no less. Anyway,
go hard or go home, I guess. Actually, not really, because I'm not. That's not for.
Going hard might be for later. I think I'm gonna do some more campaigns solo, not streaming. 1, because I love this game. 2, to mod the hell out of it. 3, to play with, like Mass Effect characters or something. Just mod the hell out of it. But I think the next time I try this, I think we'll try Commander or even Legendary. If I do Commander, it'll be on Iron Man. If I do Legendary, it will not be on Iron Man. No way. I can't do that.
I don't think most people do.
Yep. I mean, some people do, but they're not me. Funny story, in preparation for this stream campaign, I actually ran vanilla XCOM 2 on Commander difficulty Iron Man, just so I could get at least one Commander Iron Man campaign done and under my belt. But for the new campaign, I figured I would just do Veteran Iron Man because that's where I'm comfortable. I've put enough hours into this game that I can comfortably do Veteran Iron Man, and thus I have. But I figure if I do another stream campaign, and not for a while yet, I will up the ante, which increases health and, you know, stats of all the enemies and decreases yours. So it's a heck of a thing. But now I have an idea of how all the stuff works, and I'm gonna spend some time gaining more mastery of it. So, oh, sorry, Pizza Vu, you just missed it. I have got to go. That is a stream.
And it ends with Logan's berserker armor and the
the pink and yellow berserker armor.
Challenge mode.
We had good times. Yeah, maybe I might. I don't know. I can't really make a whole stream based off of all the challenge modes, but I'm definitely gonna start looking at that some more. Anyway, that's an entire campaign, and I'll get these up onto the YouTube scheduled out so they come out 2 per day, and it looks like it'll probably come out to about 47 episodes total at the end of the day. That's gonna be crazy. Anyway, the reason why I did this earlier than expected was because I had an errand to run that I didn't know about until today, so now I gotta go. Hate to cut things so short, but thanks for watching. This was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed. Consider following everything I have. All that jazz. Goodbye, everybody.